Someone may have spoke too soon about something with the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. And then we have you here as this Queen of Swords with the Five of Cups, which I'm kind of seeing as like you letting someone know something. Or letting them know that you were disappointed in the move that someone made and they feel like they moved too soon or they spoke too soon. This also seems kind of like a situation where somebody feels like they didn't get enough time to say like their piece here. I want to say you're addressing actions that made you feel like disappointed or like maybe you feel like you're owed an apology here for something. And this other person, they're wanting maybe to defend themselves in some way, but they also either feel like they're running out of time to do that or they spoke too soon. Hold on. The Four of Wands in reverse. Hold on. Justice and the Four of Wands in reverse is making me think of like marriage or court or like family law systems. So this could be someone that you are like dealing with through court or court system in some way. And then the Five of Wands. So it seems like this is a situation where somebody is a Page of Swords. This is kind of some tea. So basically, it looks like you were expressing that you felt disappointed by somebody. It also seems like whatever this was, you might be feeling like you expressing this led to conflict. Or it's like you even saying how you felt about something then ended up in a fight. Whoever you were speaking this to kind of like was very quick to... I almost feel like this is the energy of like quick to just sort of like say whatever they can to kind of like, with the Seven of Coins in reverse, it may be like buy time, or this may be something where this person has kind of used that tactic before, but it also does seem like this person genuinely, like in the moment, it wasn't just a strategy. It seems like this person just was not really fully like, it's like they were talking faster than they could think, or they were like their mind was racing. And so this, I want to say you were more composed than this person was in whatever this interaction was. The Four of Wands in reverse makes me think that there's a separation. So it could be that you guys aren't talking right now. And then Justice is like both parties kind of currently feeling like it's a fair place to be given whatever the context of this argument was. Now, we also have the Page of Swords and then the Two of Wands, which I want to say is somebody figuring out their next move. Whether that's you or this other person, I'm not fully sure yet. I also feel like these could have to do with whatever this conflict was about. This Two of Wands it could be like travel related, or there's something that has to do with like location. Somebody could be like booking travel or booking a flight, or there's some kind of like communications about traveling that could have gone wrong. I also think that this person could be wondering, like, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is giving, like, snap back, like somebody snap or clap back, I think is what it's called. Snap back is a hat, right? It's supposed to be good for snapbacks, but somebody clapped back at you for communicating how you felt is what it looks like. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, it's giving, like, this was not a fair fight, really. Like, this does not seem like a situation where you guys both are kind of like, you know, you said your piece. I feel like maybe this person actually feels like they were not expecting whatever this was, and that it was you that kind of came out of nowhere with something here, and they feel like it wasn't a fair fight. And they also feel like they had to be like quick on their toes with this Knight of Swords. This person also, you may not know this, but this person may kind of think that they have a hard time keeping up with you in some context. Like, it could be like how you move when it comes to your communication style. And that doesn't mean like you need to modify anything here, but it just, like, this person, that could be something that they're like a bit insecure about, that I don't even know that you're aware of. but they don't feel like this was a fair fight. And they also like, this Queen of Swords upright, I'm kind of feeling like you I don't think you brought the hammer down on this person, but Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, these two, where you maybe don't feel like you were getting your money's worth in some regard. There's this energy of like feeling like you're worth maybe more than the way that this person showed up or invested themselves in whatever your most recent interaction was with them. This person's looking at the situation like, okay, well, I'm figuring out what I have to do next. The Ten of Cups in reverse is like, how do I make lemonade out of lemons in this situation? And I don't want to say it's like they're figuring out if they even want to do that. It seems like they do. The Hanged Man in reverse is saying like, but they do kind of have to figure out how they're going to go about doing that. Because whatever you communicated to this person, especially with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords in reverse, you could have said something along the lines of like, feeling like this person should have shown up in a certain way, or that you deserved more, that you deserve better than this. And so I think right now this person, their hands are not really tied. It's like they feel like it's their move to make. I kind of like Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. I was just going to say, I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you might be having a hard time fully seeing how whatever you communicated here was coming off like very authentic and like you had good boundaries. It's showing up like this Queen of Swords, she's very diplomatic. So whatever you communicated here, even though there maybe was a conflict out of this, it still seems like it wasn't something that you like need to feel super remorseful about. Also, I pulled some animal cards before I pulled these cards, and there was kind of giving this vibe of like when somebody has a hard time like standing up for themselves or like setting a boundary or adhering to their own boundary, I guess, it might feel like really nerve-wracking. And you may kind of have had this energy in the past of like not wanting to be too much or ask for too much, or be selfish. And I don't think that you think that you are, but I think that like you maybe just have a hard time having interactions like the one that you did with this person. And I also feel like you're standing on this. Like you can see that whatever you expressed here was like the right way to go about something. But I feel like it still shakes you up a bit to have interactions like this, or it could just be like conflict in general. Because with the Queen of Swords, like you're showing a very good communicator. It seems like you put your ability to communicate like before your feelings. So I don't think you're somebody who's like typically acts on how they feel in the moment. The Knight of Cups with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I'll do part 2.